go get better. Wouldn't last forever. No, things go get better. Hit and go last, hit and go last, hit and go last, hit and go last. Things go get.
It is, but
Hello, good morning,
Good
one
morning.
and all. This is oh wait, why is my phone doing this thing here? Yeah, it's been a crazy morning, guys.
it has.
Has been. It's like one thing after the other. I don't
Yeah.
know why.
It's okay.
It's weird.
It's okay.
It's just like, okay, universe, you can chill now for a minute. I really
This
don't
is-
need your
This
interference.
is just your excuse to go get a drink after.
I got lots of drinks at home.
There you go.
Fill my cup.
There you go. You can have a drink.
I know.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That is true, actually.
See?
Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah.
Yep. It's Japan's 13 hours ahead, so
See,
it's
there you
yeah,
go.
around 5
You can have a
o'clock.
drink.
Yeah, it's all good.
Then your day will be fine.
Sweet. Well, this is the weekend morning show. I'm the one and only host, Big G, alongside the one and only queen of all things pan.
Danny.
That's right. And we're here to get your weekend off to a good start, get you rolling. Kicked all things off with a little Patrice Roberts, better days. Mm-hmm. Little positivity in the air.
Yes.
Patrice, she did also bring a little positivity to the city this past summer. So
She did. It was a good show.
it was a very
That
very
was one
good
of
show.
the better shows I've seen her do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely better than what she did in Calgary.
I wasn't trying to go there, but yes.
No, I would go there. I would go there.
Yeah.
I drove 3 hours. Paid for a hotel.
To
Whole-
see. Well,
whole
there
thing.
there was a lot of things behind the scenes that is the reason why she gave the performance that she did.
Still though, I drove 3 hours. 6 hours in total, because 3 hours back.
There
There and back.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't. Sorry. I'm apologizing on behalf.
If I drove 3 hours for a show, I want a good show.
I get it, but
That's just my humble opinion.
okay.
Yes.
I that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was a paid
Oh,
event-
I'd be mad.
Right?
Oh, I'd
Exactly.
be so pissed.
Exactly. So
Yeah. But you know what? She tore it up here in Edmonton. That's
She
all
did.
that matters.
she did.
She came to a proper city, did a proper job. Big ups to Edmonton. Let me drop on these big ups to Edmonton real quick. That's right.
We're going just violent straight through, eh?
Straight through,
'Kay.
right off the top.
Okay.
We don't hold back.
Just want to know where we're at.
Right, we don't hold back. We don't hold back. We don't hold back. But yeah, I wanted to give a few shout outs as we always do.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to one and only Mamazita, who's always in the chat with us.
Yes,
Hope
good
you're doing well this morning, Mamazita. Shout out to BK as well.
Mm-hmm.
As you're riding with us for a long time listener.
Yes.
Long time fan. BK also. I told LeVar that BK has got us a spot to do the official answering of the question.
So it's actually going to happen?
Oh, it better happen. BK got the spot ready for us.
Is it happening before the end of the year?
I don't know. That's up to LeVar. I mean, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm always ready.
So, LeVar,
If LeVar's listening, it's on you, my friend.
the ball is in your court.
Right. Full of big chats. Better can defend that. All I got to say.
All right. So, again, sorry, people. We're starting off the morning with violence.
Yeah, starting it off. And then,
Right through.
yeah, and then also shout out to a couple of our friends. Had a few losses this week.
Yes.
Shout out to Tim and his family. And
Yeah.
also shout out to Sam and her family as well.
Yeah.
And wanted to just send our love to them. Let them know that we got lots of love and lots of hugs for y'all.
Yes.
So it's all good.
Yeah.
And then also Startup TNT kicked off this week.
Started off?
Startup TNT had a show this week. But
Oh.
there's like Startup Edmonton that's going on this week. It's like a thing for entrepreneurs to
Okay.
kind of showcase their stuff around the city.
Okay.
And so Startup TNT had their like summit pitch competition thing last Thursday. And
Okay.
the Mother of Dragons was there and she showed up and showed out.
Nice. Wait, she pitched again?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She gave
How
him
did I
3
do-
minutes, rocked the house, and then walked
Okay.
off stage.
Oh. She dropped the mic and just walked off.
Pretty much.
Okay.
It's pretty much what it was.
Cool.
Yeah.
I thought once you do it, you can't do it again, but, or is it something different?
It's something different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like there's pitch competitions all over the place, all different types.
Okay.
Some are for money, some are just to inform.
Okay.
Some are just to get your name in front of
Different
potential
people.
investors and stuff like that.
Okay.
And some are just part of like a course that you might be doing. So yeah, so like I think CIA, Canadian Pre Advances, has got one coming up in probably in December. Her economy.
Okay.
So there's always stuff out there.
That's good.
Yeah, if you're in that space.
Yeah. I'm definitely not, so I wouldn't know. But
Yeah. Yeah,
hearing about it, that's good to know though.
Yeah, it's always good. It's always cool to go there and kind of see what people got going on and
Yeah.
kind of hearing more about like what their approaches are and the things that they're doing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, you never know. You might get some inspiration too when you're there. And the light bulb might turn on. You're like, oh, that's interesting.
Never thought of it that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should. Okay. Let me know when the next one is. You said December. You said December. So when it comes up, let me know.
All right, we'll let you know. Well,
Yeah.
well, next week there's a whole bunch of different events for Startup Edmonton,
Oh, wow.
or is it Startup Week Edmonton? I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a boat cruise on Tuesday. There's a
Hold on. We're in October. Okay, just checking.
yeah.
Is it?
It's gonna be hella cold.
It's stationary, right?
I don't know.
Won't see me there. Sorry. Sorry.
It's gonna be cold on that water. Let me tell you.
I heard people complaining. Well, not complaining. There was a fete, I think Kerry West weekend or the week after,
Yes.
and it was at night.
Yeah. There
And it
was
was
the
cold?
weekend after. Yeah.
We should know, like
It's cold on that water.
in August at night.
Wow.
It's like fall already. So
Yep.
why dress like it's summer?
You know what? People want the Bacchanal any time of year. Good for them.
I ain't catching a cold. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. There's a thing going on at the M&P building with
Okay.
BBVA.
For those that don't know, what is BBVA?
Black Business Venture Association, I believe it's called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then there's like our guest is going to be here in a second. We're going to treat him on in a second. Dan Malari. He's got something going on down at Edmonton Unlimited next Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, there's stuff happening all over the place. There's a thing happening at the Fan Park where you can pick like the best startup entrepreneur company in Edmonton.
Wait. Again, outside.
I think it's under the tent, maybe.
That is outside.
Yeah, but the big tent is there, so
Is it heated?
I hope so.
I just want to make sure.
Well,
we're in
it's not
October.
your
Okay.
average tent, so it's warm in there. Yeah, you gotta believe. You gotta trust and believe.
Okay.
You gotta trust and believe.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna drop a quick track
All right.
as we head into the 24 break here, and this one here is. Oh wait, I just lost it. Where did it go? Oh no, come back.
What genre are we going?
Oh well, we started off with soca. Mm-hmm. I feel
Which
like
I appreciate.
Huh?
Which I appreciate.
You appreciate it?
Yay.
Well, I mean, I gotta represent my small island people. Them.
Thank you.
Gotta show love for the small island people. Them.
Thank
We
you.
love them all.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think this genre I was gonna actually play another soca song, but it just disappeared off my list.
That's okay.
So you know what? I'm just gonna drop to the bottom of my little scroll list here,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna play whatever my mouse key lands on.
Hopefully it's clean.
No,
Oh, okay.
it is. So it is. It is.
I was like,
Don't worry. Everything on this list is PG.
Okay, cool.
So, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a little bit of T.I. with Rihanna.
Okay.
Live your
Nice.
life.
Nice.
Back with you right after this.
This is special what's happening to all my soldiers over there in Iraq. Everybody right here. What you need to do is be thankful for the life you got, you know what I'm saying? Stop looking at what you ain't got. Start being thankful for what you do got. Let's get it to him, baby girl. Hey. That's right. Rihanna, let's get it.
Live your life. You steady chasing that big bar, just live your life. Ain't got no time for no haters, just live your life. Don't tell them where it'll take ya, just live your life.
We did it again, homie.
'Cause
say ignore them till they fade away. Amazing they are great, but after all the game I gave away, safe to say I paved the way for you cats to get paid today. Still be wasting days away now had I never saved the day. Consider them my protege. How much I think they should pay? Instead of being gracious, they violate in a major way. I never been a hater, still I love them in a crazy way. Some say they sold the yay and know they couldn't get work on Labor Day. It ain't that black and white, it has an area that's shaded gray. I'm west side anyway, even if I left today and stayed away. Some move away to make a way, not move away cause they afraid. I brought back to the hood, and all you ever did was take away. I pray for patience, but they make me wanna melt they face away. Like I once made them spray, now I can make them put the K's away. Been thugging all my life, can't say I don't deserve to take a break. You'd rather see me catch a case and watch my future fade away. That's right. Immaculately polished with the spirit of a hustler and the swagger of a college kid. Allergic to the counterfeit, impartial to the politics, articulate but still a grabber by the collar quick. Whoever having problems with their record sales, just holler tip. If that don't work and all else fails, then turn around and follow tip. I got love for the game, but hey, I'm not in love with all of it. Could do without the fame, and rappers nowadays are comedy. The hooting and the hollering, back and forth with the arguing. Where you from, who you know, what you making, what kind of car you in. Seems as though you lost sight of what's important when depositing them checks into your bank account and you up out of poverty. Your values is in disarray, prioritizing horribly. Unhappy with the riches cause you're piss poor morally. Ignoring all prior advice and forewarning, and we mighty full of ourselves all of a sudden, aren't we? That's right.
This is CHH My Radio 580 AM, locally operated, locally owned, your own radio station, My Radio 580 AM, bringing Albertans together.
Hey, yo, we are back. We're back. And if you're following us on Facebook, you'll probably see camera 3 popping up there. We got our special guest in the house hanging out with us, the one and only Mr. Damilare. Let me drop one of these for you real quick. That's right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys might recall, like, he was joined us in the summertime. I believe it was when you were in Calgary, Danny.
Was that for Carrie Fest?
Yes, I believe it was Carrie
Got you.
Fest. It was me, you, and 6'5".
Yeah.
We're in here doing
Oh,
our thing.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Making, yeah.
Yeah. And so Damilar is back. He got a lot of things going on this fall. And,
Absolutely.
so let's just get him back in here and we can chat about a whole bunch of different things.
Love it.
Is there anyone you want to shout out to before we kick it off?
Wow, a lot of shout outs today, but let's try to keep it simple.
I'm like, how much time do we have?
It's a 2-hour show. It's a 2-hour show.
So I'm gonna give the first shout out to God, one and only, because he's just like helped me through the summer. Been a lot of ups and downs, and he just like stood by me and brought out a different version of myself that I was never really in tune to. So big shout out to God. Shout out to family wherever they are all over the world. A lot of them, just like doing their thing in all parts of the world: Nigeria, Europe, United States, Canada. So big shout out to them. Shout out to you, Top G. Like shout out to my fellow Danielle, right?
Yeah.
Danielle. So shout out to you, Danielle, because
Thank
we're in
you.
this together right now. So
Yes.
a big shout out to us. Shout out to myself for keeping it tight, keeping it real, keeping it solid and grounded.
Love that.
And shout out to new, say, found A-lines in the community, in the ecosystem. Shout out to all of you, A-lines from Edmonton Limited, A-lines from the Erin, A-lines from the Edmonton Arts Council, and just like friends out there and fans supporting me and just always like holding it down for me. Big shout out to everyone. Yeah.
Sweet.
Love that.
Let's drop one of these, like...
Do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so, I mean, you were... So before we kind of took the song break, I was chatting about, like, the Startup TNT Summit last week. You were there. You were in the house.
I was.
Yeah, what did you think of the event?
It was great. Like, till now, I've still not posted my, like, the photos that we took. When that hits the LinkedIn, it's going to be live. Because,
Yeah.
like, for me, it was a great pitching event. Like, different companies all doing, like, different things, like, out of the box, like, thinking. And I sort of like the Canadian system for startups. We pretty much tie our startups to our founder story. So it goes beyond just the stats. It's more about who are you, like what do you really bring to society, to community, and how can we help that dream from within you find life, So I really like that, aspect of it. And aside from that, we had like a whole lot of companies come in and they all had like really nice speeches, really great energy.
Yes.
Zach from TNT is always a commanding figure.
Yeah.
When it comes to the startup scene, he's got such a commanding voice. We're even making a joke that Zach should get on a radio show. But yeah, it was really great. And the networking aspect of it too was really great. Like you seen that a lot of pictures, a lot of people
Yeah.
coming together, great energy. And I want to say that the Edmonton startup scene is getting more and more rich and multicultural. It's getting more diverse, so that's great.
That's good.
Yeah, lots of, like, interesting ideas across, like, so many things. Like, why does his name leave my head? Fahad's business partner there from Media 21 with the basketball.
Yeah. Bachelor League.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you remember in the summertime, a former Raptors player there, Lou Williams, was in town?
Yes.
Yeah. So the guys that put that together, they're turning it into a whole tour now.
Oh, that's
And so
good.
they're pitching it there. And so they've got
Okay.
like 4 former NBA players lined up for next year.
Nice.
And they're going to like tour
like,
city
every
to
city?
city. Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
So
So the pitch thing, when was it? Last week?
Thursday, yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah, that's Thursday. Yeah.
So it's like different things. It's not just all tech or all.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
different
cool.
things. Yeah, I used to think it was all just tech stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, this could be for like anybody. Like
Any business.
any idea
Yeah.
you have.
Interesting.
I mean, you just need an element of tech,
Oh, okay.
but it doesn't have to be like I'm
Full
doing
on.
this. Yeah, I'm
Like
doing
an
this
app
whole.
or something.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
building utility commanded data or anything like that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but you have some element of technology in how you're doing the thing.
Implementing it.
It's
Yeah.
tech-enabled businesses.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Pretty much how like innovation should work these days. It's like
Yeah.
the world is not really going to change and go into the future like the Jetsons.
I thought we're gonna be there by now. I was
Yeah,
wanting
I
a
know.
flying car.
Yeah,
I wanted-
You know why don't we get
When I was watching the Jetsons as a
Why
kid, according to the timeline,
Yes, we should be up in the
should
air.
be there right now. This is 2024. It's the
We should be in the air.
according to the Jetsons timeline, right? Feels like we're still in the Flintstone era.
Yes.
We're passionately just, gravitating away from the Flintstones.
I think they did a crossover episode
They
once
did.
with the Flintstones and the
They
Jetsons.
did. Yeah,
It's
they did.
hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. But yeah, I think Bachelor League has got a really nice business model. The
Yeah.
fact that they're also helping like high school students,
Yeah.
as much as college students, get some drafted into the NBA. They might not be able to get all those kids into the NBA, but they're going to
Yeah.
give them something to hold on to for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, I mean, getting to college is a cool thing. Like one of those students he worked with got selected to a D1 school in New York.
Wow,
School,
that's huge.
massive, right?
Yeah,
And so those are not D1 schools are not easy to get into.
they are not.
They're
That's why I was
not.
like, geez.
Not easy to get into.
Okay.
So it's and when he and I were chatting before the pitch, and I suggested to him too, like if you can also help these kids understand the politics of sports,
Exactly.
Yeah.
because when you get to the college level, especially D1, it's a lot of politics.
Yeah.
And it's the ones that the guys that get drafted are not necessarily the best players.
They aren't.
They're not. There are some ballers that get left on the bench because they don't know the politics.
Exactly.
I can name one that made it, but
Yeah. Well, no, I mean my cousin's one of them. So so Calvin, you guys know Jamal McGlure.
yeah.
So Jamal, now coach for the Raptors, used to play in the NBA.
Oh, okay.
So Jamal was on Eastern Commerce Saints in Toronto, high school team.
Okay.
So my cousin was the small forward on that team.
Okay.
Colin Charles was a point forward. That team ran the gauntlet in Canada.
Oh,
4 years unbeaten.
wow.
Anywhere.
Wow.
Anywhere. They went to the U.S., they went to Japan,
Wow.
anywhere.
Solid team. It was.
Ridiculous
That's
team.
crazy.
Wow.
And Jamal was a center.
Of course, if he
Yeah.
played anything else, that's
Yeah, he was a
weird.
centerpiece.
Oh, wow.
And so when it came time for everyone to, go to college, everyone went to college, right? So Jamal went to Kentucky, I believe it was.
Okay.
And all the other guys went to different places.
Yeah.
Now, Cal, people that remember that era remember Calvin because, Jamal was a center, but Cal was the glue that held that. He was like the Pippen of that team.
Right.
Like the Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the politics of basketball in D1
Yeah.
is what hindered him from moving forward. Right? And so it's and he didn't have anybody with him in Toledo to help him work through that politics. Whereas Jamal had a whole bunch of people around him to help with that. Oh, we're getting a call in. Let's see who's on the line with us today.
Alrighty.
Let's see how this works here. Hello, good morning. Hello? Hello, good morning. Is this not working? Hello? Oh, okay. Oh, they hung up. They'll call back. They'll call back. But when they call back. But yeah, the politics of sports
Right.
takes out a lot of kids at that college level. Oh, it's hello, good morning.
Hey, Greg, BK
Hey,
here.
hey, what's up, BK? How you doing, brother?
Hey, good, how are you?
Good.
Hey, I know this is a multicultural nation and all that, but I think unless, my ears are going crazy or my brain, this, when you talking, there's background music.
Oh,
Indian music.
is there? Oh,
Yeah, so we're listening to two shows basically at the same time. And the other one is kind of in the background. I turn my radio off. I turn my iPhone off. I do this. I'm thinking maybe I got something else happening in the house. But no, there's something else playing in the background.
okay, awesome. Well, thank you for that. I think I
Yeah,
just caught
yeah.
what the problem is.
Well, I have to point these things out to you every time, right? I should be on the payroll.
Yes.
0% of 0 is 0.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Okay. Hey, the thing you're trying to organize, I'm going to be away for a couple of weeks,
Yeah.
October 21 to November the 4th. So
Okay.
don't do it during that time.
All right. Well, I'm waiting to hear back from LeVar.
Yeah.
And
Then
then,
you call me.
like I've challenged him out here on the air, saying it's
Okay.
in his court.
Good. Yeah, turn that other music off for the time being.
Yeah, but I think I just did.
Okay,
All right. Thank you,
Thank
brother.
you.
Bye.
Goodbye. Yeah, one of the games was a little up by like a beer smidgen. But it's okay. We got you. We got it covered. Thank you, BK, for that. That's awesome. Yeah. So, pretty much, the politics of sports is one thing that takes out a lot of people.
Yeah.
They,
You know, like to your point, to your fact, it's I think it's for all sports.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
There's so many talented like kids out there, people out there, some people have been in the game for years and
Yeah.
still trying to get in.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah.
there's a really good there's a huge gap within that I'll say that industry that has to be filled, and I think having companies go into like the different sports, like the verticals, right?
Yeah.
Like attack to like close up that gap will really go a long way, because if we go further into it, I listen to like some podcasts on like sports politics. In fact, some of the players in the sports, they get a lot of trouble because they're not accustomed to how the game works behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And they get to see that it's an entertainment
a product.
industry as
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah.
there's some things that can fly that the players don't even know about until they get into the game, and then it affects them. Their whole career goes down the drain,
Yeah.
and they get hunted by like CIA, FBI, and things like that. And you start wondering like, what's really going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be really dirty out there.
Oh,
So,
it can be. It can be. So, but I'm looking forward to seeing how that thing unfolds. I told him one of the players that he has in. I don't think I can say on the air yet. I don't know if it's fully public, but I said, hey, listen, he needs to replicate his slam dunk contest winning performance from back in the day. And so I was like,
That would be a huge move.
yeah.
I was like, I
if
want
he
to
could
see.
still do it.
I'm pretty sure he can still do it.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think he can still do it.
Okay.
I told him like I will provide the sticker for him to do
You're
that one dunk.
Hilarious.
And if you guys know what I'm talking about,
Yep. As soon as you said it, I was like, oh, okay.
no, you know who I'm talking about.
Hey.
Yeah. Like if you know anything about slam dunk competition, there's only one person.
When it was good.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that was
Not now.
Yeah, now it's garbage.
You think like the slam dunk competitions right now are garbage?
It's garbage.
Garbage.
Hot garbage.
Okay.
I don't even pay. I don't.
I didn't even watch it this year.
Not even going to watch it for next year. No.
Yeah.
Not
It's
watching
garbage.
Okay.
It's garbage because the people that are in it, one, there are no stars that are taking part.
I see.
The people that are in it can't dunk. Like,
Right.
like when I say can't, like the last time the slam dunk competition was fire
Yeah.
was the Toronto All Star game, and that was Zach LaVine versus Aaron Gordon. And the reason it was fire was, one, they pulled out dunks that none of us had ever seen before. I was like,
Yeah.
Okay.
but two, the scoring criteria, because Shaq was a judge, and Shaq was like, look, if you miss your dunk, you're not getting a 50.
That's not a dunk.
No.
It's a try.
Yeah, it's a try. And so you have people that will be doing 3-4 tries before they get the dunk, and by that time you're like, you lost interest,
Exactly.
right? So you gotta be at one time off the bounce, do your thing, one time, throw it down, show me what you got.
Yeah.
Right.
And these cats today, they're just not
It's
doing
not
it.
worth it.
Yeah, yeah. I just can't. I can't roll with it.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Even the All Star game. I haven't watched that anymore.
All Star game's garbage.
I haven't watched that anymore.
What, there are no stars?
No,
No, the
it's not even
stars are there.
that.
They don't care.
They're dribbling and then they just shoot it. There's no like game anymore. It's just
Oh, okay.
It's like flag football. Not even
It's
flag
not even
football.
flag
It's like
football.
worse than that.
it's like
Are they being too selfish?
No
Are they-
defense.
No,
they're not playing like a
it's-
team.
it's
No.
not even that. It's just very
Lackadaisical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like horrible. Like we're not even trying. There's no effort. There's no competition.
game.
There's
I
no.
see.
It's not a game.
There's just a bunch of dudes standing on the court, just like, oh yeah, I do yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I think sometimes like the pro players, when they get to that level, they're trying to conserve their energy, conserve their selves, conserve themselves.
You know what?
You know, and he takes out of the game. No, don't get me wrong. He takes out of the game. I want them to like go hard. You know? I want them to like. I want that energy because I know that the reason why you're both saying you don't enjoy it anymore is because you're not getting that energy from it, right?
Yeah.
We're not. Like, I
Exactly.
remember, do you remember when Stephon Marbury went off in the All-Star game? Mm-hmm. See, you know how long ago that was? We were in college,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
right? And it was Marbury versus Kobe,
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
fourth quarter.
It was so good.
That was
Eastern Conference is down by like 15. Stephon Marbury was like, yo, I'm Stephon Marbury. Kobe's like, no.
That
I'm the
ain't
Black
happening.
Mamba.
I'm cold.
That ain't happening. You're who?
Yo, let me tell you, everybody
that
could have
was
just
good.
got off the court.
Yeah, I just had those two.
Just let them, everyone just step aside.
Just let them
Yeah.
Step
go.
aside, because let me tell you, I don't know what they said to each other.
Yeah.
So we got like
It was on. And the Eastern and Stephon, they came back and won the game. Like it was on. Like he was
Wow.
like, no, I'm gonna show you why I'm an all-star.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Yeah.
That was the greatest Stephon Marbury moment. Like
Wow.
we always knew Stephon Marbury was fantastic.
But seeing him in that
That
was,
moment,
that was different.
I was
That
like,
was different.
who is this guy?
Yeah. It's like, where was this all season?
Like if I'm his head coach on his team, I'd be mad when he came out. Like, yo, where have you been? Like where? Like I saw that. What is?
Where have you been?
Yeah.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that question. You know, this reminds me of something. Like I was watching, like I was going through IG like so many months back. I was seeing this post, and well, you know, I'm a boxer, so I
Yeah.
got the boxing over everything going on in my thing.
Yeah.
And then, it was like during the 1 minute break, right? And then this guy's coach came to his corner telling the dude, I think it was Brad Pitt. It was a movie, and he was telling Brad, like, Brad, show them who you are. Show them who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess Stephon Marbury went to go show them who he was. Like, I was like, I'm going to show you.
He lit it up. Lit it up.
I love it.
I think they should personally get rid of the All-Star game.
Yeah.
And just keep in the in-season tournament and be good.
And be done with it.
Be done.
Might as well.
Yeah. Don't need the All-Star game
Yeah.
anymore.
The ladies All-Star game was fire.
That was good. That's what the men are missing.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not going to lie. When I watch, like, female sport, I like the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they still have that tenacity to compete. Like women are actually really
We are very
competitive.
we are very
Women are
competitive.
so, even with men, like they'll fight for anybody.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
don't
No, I don't care.
So like they bring that energy. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
is it soccer? Is it volleyball? Basketball? Like even boxing.
they're bringing
Oh
it.
my days, they're
Yeah.
brutal.
They're bringing
so,
it.
yeah, I want to see more of that.
I don't know if you watch the women's. This year was the first time I ever watched the WNBA All Star game,
It's always been
and
top notch.
yeah, I was like, wow, I've been missing this for.
Yeah. For
I've been
years.
missing out.
For years.
Yeah.
Like those ladies went at it. I was like, mm-mm. These women on the so it was like the U.S. national team versus the WNBA All Stars.
Right.
And the WNBA All Stars basically were the ones that were snubbed from the Women's USA basketball team. Mm-hmm. They came out pissed.
Yeah.
I get
pissed.
that. Yeah.
They were pissed. One of the ladies went off for like a NBA All Star record in points. There were a bunch of records.
Whoa.
Yeah.
One, she dropped like 36 points.
Something like that. Yeah.
Thing.
Like
Whoa. Okay.
records were broken that
Records
day.
were broken.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's her name? Angel Reese came out and did her thing with her double-double.
Whoa.
Caitlin Clark came out and was one assist shy of the record for assists and all. Like they were mad.
Yeah.
So records were broken, hearts were broken.
They put the
love
U.S.
it.
women's team on notice.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, why aren't these ladies on that team? I don't understand. Like what?
Yeah.
Like, what is going
They
on
had a
here?
point to prove.
Yeah.
They were mad.
Next time, we're on that team.
Yeah.
like
They showed them. They were pissed.
And was that the one that was in Edmonton?
No. This was the All Star game for the WNBA.
Okay.
Was it in?
And it was
It was a game in Edmonton. Like
there was a game in Edmonton. That was
was,
a
yeah.
preseason game.
preseason.
Yeah, that was a preseason game. But the NBA, the WNBA All Star game, I can't remember where it was.
I want to say Vegas, but I don't think it was in Vegas.
No, I think it was Vegas. But I can't remember where it was.
LA.
But
Let me check.
yeah, it was. That's what All Star game's supposed to be.
Love it. Love it.
You know,
Yeah.
best players in the world going at it.
Love it. Yep. Yeah. The best of the best.
Yeah, and seeing matchups that you don't see all the time.
Yeah.
Because you know this year for the W, the whole thing was Angela Reese versus Clayton Clark.
Yeah.
And so now on the All-Star game, they're on the same team. And so people are like, can they coexist? They're making up all these weird storylines. And they get on the court and you're like, those two can't play on the same team together. It's not fair.
Wow. Okay.
It's not fair to the other team.
It was in Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like those two can't be on the same squad together. It's not fair to the opposing team. They're too good. No.
Wow. So did they play or did they?
Oh, they played.
Oh, okay.
They tore it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Tore it up. You thought they were playing together forever.
Wow.
They're that good.
I like that. Yeah. I think when the greats of the greats come together and play within a team, you know how great they are if they can play together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you know how great they are.
Yeah.
If they can't, then for me, it's not
It's
it.
not for them, but yeah,
Yeah.
no. Those two, fire.
Love it.
Sweet. Well, yeah, man, we ran into so many things today. We didn't even get into any of our core topics.
Do I want to start?
Yeah, which one do you want to kick off with?
Let's go with, I hope all of you aren't banking with TD.
Oh.
Not anymore, actually.
Because they are fined $3 billion for not preventing money laundering.
$3 billion US.
U.S.
Wow.
dollars.
That's what?
So if you have money in
It's about
TD,
6 billion Canadian.
take it out now. Take out your
they're
money now.
gonna charge you.
Oh, they
by
come
the
in.
dollars every
bank-
cent.
Everything.
The bank does not lose money.
No.
They
They're like
never-
the casino.
Yeah,
They're always winning.
Yeah, they don't lose money. So you better believe all your bank fees and all that thing,
Yeah.
Your rate's going up.
everything's going up. But I mean, to be fair, I think almost every bank, if they dig into it,
Are doing it.
doing what TD's did.
Because wasn't Scotiabank or someone was like that 2
I
years
believe it
ago?
was RBC.
RBC 2
Yeah.
years ago, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
True.
So every bank is doing it. It's just when they're going to get caught.
yeah. It's like how far are you going to push it? Who didn't you pay off? Just to turn away.
Yeah.
Right.
Which government official did you make mad?
Who did you loan some money to?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a messed up situation of just technically laundering money,
Yeah.
and they give us such a hard time when we go to the bank for stuff.
Right. I don't get it.
But when the bank needs to
Yeah.
pay you, they take their
Sweet
sweet
time.
Yeah.
time. But when they need their money, they need it
They
now.
need it like
Oh, need it right now.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like I go in to make I go in to make a withdrawal. If the withdrawal's of a certain amount, I gotta show ID. I gotta do this. I gotta-
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
well, it's gonna take us a couple of days. You gotta come back. It's like, really?
So what you're telling me is you have no money in your bank. Right? You used my money. This is what you're telling
no
me.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, technically, it's all. Someone had said this online a couple of years ago. It's all ones and zeros now. Really,
It is, yeah.
It is.
there's no actual
Cash.
cash.
Mm-hmm.
So electronic.
Yeah. And even so, the actual cash is not actually worth anything. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got a call coming in. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, me again. Hey, this money laundering thing with the bank,
Yeah.
TD Bank, I suppose. The fines are meaningless. It's our money.
That's true.
Put those guys at the top in prison for a few years.
They
Yeah.
should be.
They'll just give themselves big bonuses because, we settled it without any problem. We just had to pay a small fine. Put those guys in prison.
They should, but they never will.
When you and me do money fraud, where do we end up?
Exactly.
Right? This is the whole system is wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong. The guys at the top keep ripping us off. All these grocery companies, telecom companies keep raising the cost and cost. They give themselves billions of dollars bonuses. The
Yeah.
Air Canada, they got bonuses during COVID. They weren't even flying.
That's true. They got support from our taxpayer money went to keep them going.
And bonuses for sitting at home, not causing any problems.
It's a crazy
Yeah,
system.
no, put some of those guys in prison.
They need to be.
It didn't happen by itself.
Yeah. It's
Well, that's how I feel. It's kind of like when they talk about the fentanyl
Yeah.
problem and the
lots
opioid
of
problem.
things, yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
if you want to solve the opioid crisis, round up the CEOs of Pfizer, Sanofi Pasteur, Shoppers Drug Mart, run them all up and throw them in prison.
And instead of having safe injection sites, wean them off the stuff. What is this? Come over here, we'll watch you go kill yourself. If they want to kill themselves, let them do it.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's
Like,
a weird approach.
you can educate them somewhat, but if they don't want to listen, well, sorry guys.
Yeah, but we got to help them.
Well, yeah.
Meaningful,
we help them
meaningful
to-
help.
Yeah, meaningful help to get them out. Not
Yeah.
to say, come over here and you can keep injecting.
Yeah.
That's not right.
No, well, that's also how they get kept caught in the cycle of the system too.
Yeah, yeah. All right, friend.
All right, BK. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I think the most annoying part is that if you're a business owner and you want to like get a loan from the bank, you need 2 years. You're a new business owner, right?
Yeah.
You need 2 years of revenue, and you need to have like to a certain amount, like a cap, right?
Right.
Yeah.
How does that? It's not given
Yeah.
helpful.
Go through hoops, red tape.
Yeah, like all of
Red
these,
tape,
like
yeah.
BK's right. All of those guys at the top, they need to be, locked up for a bit. Because it's what they're doing is they're stealing from us, the consumer,
Yeah,
and laughing at us.
yeah, yeah. It's pretty unfair.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't have the numbers, but I'm sure TD's last quarter profits were in the billions.
Of course they were.
Absolutely. in
Of
the
course they
billions.
were.
Yeah.
In the billions.
Absolutely in the billions.
Now I'm
And-
curious.
And we as the consumer get nothing from that.
It's really, yeah. It's not justifiable, what they do.
No,
No.
it's not. And then even if, like you're making billions of dollars of profit per quarter, but you have people working for you that can barely pay their rent.
Right. Right.
That ain't right.
Yeah. No, it ain't.
Huh. The third quarter of 2024, they made 181 million. A loss of 2,881 million in the third quarter last year.
Oh, really? But they still made a profit, just less
Yeah.
than what they did before.
Before, yeah.
That's still,
Adjusted earnings were 3.6 billion, relatively flat.
I mean, 181 million profit in a quarter is still nothing to laugh at.
No, I want that in
You
my
know
bank
what?
account.
For me, I think that's just what they declare. It's not,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not going to be what.
That's not the actual
No,
number.
no.
Because if you tell you what's in the actual number, everyone's going to hold the card. Everyone's going to come for there like, they're going to go. So they're going to tune it down.
Can't give them the real numbers.
What's a
Craig.
reasonable amount?
I think 181 million. Yeah.
Let's just say we lost money.
Yeah.
Round it down, man. Round it down. Right?
What?
179.9.
Because if they're getting fined 3 billion, come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it.
Yeah. No, that's crazy.
They forgot to pay off someone.
Yeah.
Was what happened.
Right,
Well-
exactly.
Well, it is about 5 to the hour, and so we got news coming in at 8 o'clock. After the news hour, we jump into the what we call the hour of violence. A few different things. It's going to be a special one this week. I'll
Oh,
tell you
boy.
that. It's going to be a fire one this week.
All right.
But
Okay.
we're gonna take you into the news hour with the little Kiss Daniel, and we'll be back with you after the 8 o'clock break.
Don't sleep, wake up.
Collect your money,
Wake up,
collect your money.
wake up.
Tera, go get the moolah.
Wake up,
Money to kala. Kala ko la odila. Don't walk, you don't try. You supposed to dey jai. Kilo come, person matter, person we don't mind. But when I land softly on the sofa floor. So far so good, koni bajo. Let me see you. Oh lo lo lo, let me see you. Oh lo lo lo, bukao. Let me see you de buga. Oh lo lo lo, let me see you. Oh lo lo lo, bukao. Let me see you de buga. Oh lo lo lo, let me see you. Oh lo lo lo, bukao. Let me see you de buga. Oh lo lo
ਮਾਈ ਰੇਡੀਓ 580 AM ਦੇ ਸਰੋਤਿਆਂ ਲਈ ਦੇਸ਼ ਅਤੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੀਆਂ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਹਾਜ਼ਰ ਹਾਂ। ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅੱਜ ਦੁਸਹਿਰੇ ਦਾ ਤਿਉਹਾਰ ਸ਼ਰਧਾ ਤੇ ਉਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਨਾਏ ਜਾਣ ਦੀਆਂ ਖਬਰਾਂ। ਬੁਰਾਈ ਤੇ ਚੰਗਿਆਈ ਦੀ ਜਿੱਤ ਵਜੋਂ ਮਨਾਏ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਤਿਉਹਾਰ ਦੇ ਮੌਕੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਮੰਤਰੀ, ਰਾਸ਼ਟਰਪਤੀ, ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਨੇ ਦੇਸ਼ ਵਾਸੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਵਧਾਈ ਦਿੱਤੀ। ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੰਚਾਇਤੀ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਿਗਲ, ਹਾਈ ਕੋਰਟ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪਟੀਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੁਣਵਾਈ ਸੋਮਵਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਹੋਏਗੀ। ਕੁੱਲ ਪਟੀਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਗਿਣਤੀ ਹੁਣ 600 ਤੋਂ ਹੋਈ ਪਾਰ। ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਥਾਵਾਂ ਤੇ ਹਾਈ ਟੈਕ ਨਾਕੇ ਤੇ ਰੈੱਡ ਅਲਰਟ। ਝੋਨੇ ਦੀ ਖਰੀਦ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਸੰਯੁਕਤ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਮੋਰਚੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਭਲਕੇ ਸੜਕਾਂ ਜਾਮ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਐਲਾਨ। ਅਕਾਲੀ ਦਲ ਦੀ ਕੋਰ ਕਮੇਟੀ ਦੀ ਮੀਟਿੰਗ ਵੀ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਭਲਕੇ। ਤੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੌਸਮ ਬਦਲਣ ਦੇ ਆਸਾਰ। ਉਧਰ ਤਾਮਿਲਨਾਡੂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਏ ਹਾਦਸੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 20 ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਜ਼ਖਮੀ ਹੋਣ ਦੀ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਵਿਸਥਾਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੁਣੋ। ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਖਬਰ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਪੂਰੇ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਿਉਹਾਰ ਦੁਸਹਿਰੇ ਦਾ ਮਨਾਇਆ ਗਿਆ। ਇਸ ਮੌਕੇ ਤੇ ਲੰਕਾਪਤੀ ਰਾਵਣ, ਕੁੰਭਕਰਨ ਤੇ ਮੇਘਨਾਥ ਦੇ ਪੁਤਲੇ ਫੂਕੇ ਗਏ। ਇਹ ਤਿਉਹਾਰ ਉੱਤਰੀ ਭਾਰਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਧੂਮ-ਧਾਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਨਾਏ ਜਾਣ ਦੀਆਂ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਮਿਲੀਆਂ ਹਨ। ਇੱਥੇ ਦੱਸਣਯੋਗ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਨਰਿੰਦਰ ਮੋਦੀ ਅਤੇ ਰਾਸ਼ਟਰਪਤੀ ਨੇ ਦੁਸਹਿਰੇ ਦੇ ਮੌਕੇ ਤੇ ਵਧਾਈ ਦਿੱਤੀ। ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਭਗਵੰਤ ਮਾਨ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਦੇਸ਼ ਵਾਸੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਵਧਾਈ ਸੰਦੇਸ਼ ਭੇਜਿਆ। ਪੰਜਾਬ ਅਤੇ ਹਰਿਆਣਾ ਹਾਈ ਕੋਰਟ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪੰਚਾਇਤੀ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਕਥਿਤ ਬੇਨਿਯਮੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਖਿਲਾਫ ਦਾਇਰ ਪਟੀਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਸੋਮਵਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਣਵਾਈ ਹੋਏਗੀ। ਅਦਾਲਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਵੀਆਂ ਪਟੀਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਵੀ ਦਾਇਰ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਹਨ ਅਤੇ ਕੁੱਲ ਗਿਣਤੀ 600 ਤੋਂ ਉੱਪਰ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਹੈ। ਪੰਜਾਬ ਤੇ ਹਰਿਆਣਾ ਹਾਈ ਕੋਰਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੋਜ਼ਾਨਾ ਵੱਡੀ ਗਿਣਤੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਵੀਆਂ ਪਟੀਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਦਾਇਰ ਹੋ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਹਨ। ਨਵੀਆਂ ਪਟੀਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਸੁਣਵਾਈ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਅਤੇ ਇਸੇ ਦੌਰਾਨ 14 ਅਕਤੂਬਰ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਣਵਾਈ ਰੱਖੀ ਗਈ ਹੈ। ਕੁਝ ਪਟੀਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਸੁਣਵਾਈ 16 ਅਕਤੂਬਰ ਨੂੰ ਹੋਣੀ ਹੈ। ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਐਡਵੋਕੇਟ ਜਨਰਲ ਗੁਰਮਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਆਖ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਅਦਾਲਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਰਜ਼ੀ ਲਗਾਈ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਕਿ 16 ਅਕਤੂਬਰ ਵਾਲੀਆਂ ਪਟੀਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੁਣਵਾਈ ਵੀ 14 ਅਕਤੂਬਰ ਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਰੱਖੀ ਜਾਏ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦਾ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਪਾਉਣ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਇਰਾਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਹੀ ਚੋਣ ਪ੍ਰਕਿਰਿਆ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਅਸਰ ਪਏਗਾ। ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਪਟੀਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਉਮੀਦਵਾਰਾਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਨੋਮੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਪੱਤਰ ਦਾਖਲ ਕਰਨ ਤੋਂ ਰੋਕੇ ਜਾਣ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਕਾਗਜ਼ ਰੱਦ ਕੀਤੇ ਜਾਣ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਬੰਧਤ ਹਨ। ਰਾਜਾ ਵੜਿੰਗ ਤੇ ਪ੍ਰਤਾਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਬਾਜਵਾ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹਾਈ ਕੋਰਟ ਤੋਂ ਪੂਰੀ ਉਮੀਦ ਹੈ। ਸੰਯੁਕਤ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਮੋਰਚੇ ਦੀ ਅਗਵਾਈ ਵਿੱਚ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਦੇ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਅੰਦੋਲਨ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਝੋਨੇ ਦੀ ਖਰੀਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਅੜਿੱਕੇ ਆਏ ਕਾਰਨ ਆੜ੍ਹਤੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਸ਼ੈਲਰ ਮਾਲਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਂਝੇ ਸੰਘਰਸ਼ ਦਾ ਬਿਗਲ ਵਜਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ। ਅੱਜ ਅੰਦੋਲਨ ਦੇ ਐਲਾਨ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਭਵਨ ਦੇ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਆਗੂ, ਆੜ੍ਹਤੀ, ਸ਼ੈਲਰ ਮਾਲਕ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋਏ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਝੋਨੇ ਦੀ ਖਰੀਦ ਵਿਚਲੇ ਅੜਿੱਕਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਚਰਚਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਅਤੇ ਤਿੰਨੋਂ ਧਿਰਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਂਝਾ ਮੋਰਚਾ ਖੋਲ੍ਹਣ ਲਈ ਹੱਥ ਮਿਲਾਏ। ਤਿੰਨੋਂ ਧਿਰਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਝੋਨੇ ਦੀ ਖਰੀਦ ਸੰਬੰਧੀ ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਦੀਆਂ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਝਿਆ ਤੇ ਰਣਨੀਤੀ ਦਾ ਐਲਾਨ ਕੀਤਾ। ਸੰਯੁਕਤ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਮੋਰਚੇ ਦੇ ਸੀਨੀਅਰ ਆਗੂ ਬਲਬੀਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਰਾਜੇਵਾਲ ਨੇ ਨਵੇਂ ਲਿਖੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਅਨੁਸਾਰ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਐਤਵਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਪੂਰੀ ਸੜਕੀ ਆਵਾਜਾਈ 3 ਘੰਟੇ ਲਈ ਜਾਮ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਐਲਾਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ। ਸੜਕੀ ਆਵਾਜਾਈ ਦੁਪਹਿਰ 12 ਵਜੇ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਦੁਪਹਿਰ ਦੇ 3 ਵਜੇ ਤੱਕ ਠੱਪ ਰਹੇਗੀ। ਸ਼੍ਰੋਮਣੀ ਅਕਾਲੀ ਦਲ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕੋਰ ਕਮੇਟੀ ਦੀ ਮੀਟਿੰਗ ਪੰਚਾਇਤੀ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ 12 ਵਜੇ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਹੈੱਡਕੁਆਰਟਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਏਗੀ, ਜਿਸ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨਗੀ ਅਕਾਲੀ ਦਲ ਦੀ ਵਰਕਿੰਗ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਬਲਵਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਭੁੰਦੜ ਕਰਨਗੇ। ਸੂਬੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 15 ਅਕਤੂਬਰ ਨੂੰ ਪੰਚਾਇਤੀ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇਹ ਮੀਟਿੰਗ ਬੁਲਾਈ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਦਿਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 4 ਸੀਟਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਜੋ ਜ਼ਿਮਨੀ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਹੋਣੀਆਂ ਹਨ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਵੀ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਚਰਚਾ ਹੋਏਗੀ। ਭਾਰਤ ਨੇ ਲਾਹੌਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 19ਵੇਂ ਪੂਰਬੀ ਏਸ਼ੀਆ ਸਿਖਰ ਸੰਮੇਲਨ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਨਰਿੰਦਰ ਮੋਦੀ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਟਿੱਪਣੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਖਾਰਜ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ ਅਤੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੋਦੀ ਤੇ ਟਰੂਡੋ ਦੇ ਵਿਚਾਲੇ ਕੋਈ ਠੋਸ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਈ ਤੇ ਸਬੰਧਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਣਾਅ ਜਾਰੀ ਹੈ। ਦਲਜੀਤ ਦੀ ਫਿਲਮ ਪੰਜਾਬ 95 ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਵਿਵਾਦ ਪੱਕ ਚੁੱਕਾ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ 120 ਕੱਟ ਸੈਂਸਰ ਬੋਰਡ ਨੇ ਲਗਾਏ ਹਨ। ਮਾਮਲਾ ਸ਼੍ਰੋਮਣੀ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਪ੍ਰਬੰਧਕ ਕਮੇਟੀ ਤੇ ਅਕਾਲ ਤਖਤ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਜਥੇਦਾਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕੋਲ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਅਧੀਨ ਹੈ। ਖੰਨਾ ਥਾਣਾ ਇਲਾਕੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਾਈਵੇ ਤੇ ਗੋਲੀਆਂ ਚੱਲੀਆਂ। ਪੁਲਿਸ ਨੇ ਮੌਕੇ ਤੇ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਕੇ ਜਾਂਚ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤੀ। देर रात जो रेल हादसा होया उस रेल हादसे ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਖਬਰ ਮਿਲ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਤਾਮਿਲਨਾਡੂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਸੂਰ ਦਰਭੰਗਾ ਐਕਸਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਮਾਲ ਗੱਡੀ ਨਾਲ ਟਕਰਾ ਗਈ ਸੀ। 13 ਡੱਬੇ ਪਟੜੀ ਤੋਂ ਉਤਰ ਗਏ। 20 ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਖਮੀ ਹੋਣ ਦੀ ਖਬਰ ਮਿਲੀ ਹੈ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਹਸਪਤਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਦਾਖਲ ਕਰਵਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ। ਖਬਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਬੁਲੇਟਿਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਾਈ ਰੇਡੀਓ 580 AM ਤੋਂ ਸੁਣ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ। ਸਰਪੰਚੀ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਮਰਹੂਮ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ ਦੇ ਪਿਤਾ ਬਲਕੌਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਹਿਯੋਗਵਾਰ ਦੇ ਹੱਕ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਿੰਡ ਵਿੱਚ ਚੋਣ ਪ੍ਰਚਾਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੇ ਦੂਸ਼ਣਬਾਜ਼ੀ ਦਾ ਵਿਰੋਧ ਕੀਤਾ। उत्तराखंड ਦੀ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਹੇਮਕੁੰਡ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵਿਖੇ ਬਰਫ਼ਬਾਰੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਹੈ। ਯਾਤਰਾ ਸਮਾਪਤ ਹੋਣ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਪਹਾੜਾਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਚਿੱਟੀ ਚਾਦਰ ਬਰਫ਼ ਦੀ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਆਈ। ਪੰਜਾਬ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਹੁਣ IRS ਰਿਟਾਇਰਡ ਅਰਵਿੰਦ ਮੋਦੀ ਨੂੰ ਸੂਬੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਤ ਵਿਭਾਗ ਦਾ ਮੁੱਖ ਸਲਾਹਕਾਰ ਨਿਯੁਕਤ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ। ਉਧਰ ਹਰਿਆਣਾ ਤੋਂ ਖਬਰ ਮਿਲ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ 15 ਤਾਰੀਖ ਨੂੰ ਨਾਇਬ ਸੈਣੀ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਹਰਿਆਣਾ ਦੇ ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਵਜੋਂ ਸਹੁੰ ਚੁੱਕ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਨ। ਪੰਚਕੂਲਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਸਹੁੰ ਚੁੱਕ ਸਮਾਗਮ ਹੋਏਗਾ। ਉਮਰ ਅਬਦੁੱਲਾ ਜੰਮੂ ਕਸ਼ਮੀਰ ਦੇ ਅਗਲੇ ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਹੋਣਗੇ। ਉਮਰ ਅਬਦੁੱਲਾ ਕੱਲ ਰਾਤ ਹੀ ਰਾਜਪਾਲ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੇ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਦਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਦਾਅਵਾ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ। ਖਬਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਬੁਲੇਟਿਨ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਮਾਈ ਰੇਡੀਓ 580 AM ਤੋਂ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਰਿਤ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਖੰਨਾ ਤੋਂ ਬੇਹੱਦ ਹੈਰਾਨੀਜਨਕ ਮਾਮਲਾ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਆਇਆ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਇੱਕ ਟਰੱਕ ਚਾਲਕ ਨੇ ਭਿਆਨਕ ਹਾਦਸੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਸਾਂ ਹੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਜਾਨ ਬਚਾਈ, ਪਰ ਉਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਉਹ 40 ਫੁੱਟ ਦੀ ਉਚਾਈ ਤੋਂ ਹੇਠਾਂ ਡਿੱਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਦੀ ਅਚਾਨਕ ਮੌਤ ਹੋ ਗਈ। BSF ਨੇ ਹੈਰੋਇਨ ਸਮੇਤ ਅੱਜ ਫਿਰੋਜ਼ਪੁਰ ਡਿਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਤੋਂ ਡਰੋਨ ਬਰਾਮਦ ਕੀਤਾ। ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰ ਸਰਹੱਦ ਪਾਰ ਤੋਂ ਨਸ਼ੀਲੇ ਪਦਾਰਥਾਂ ਦੀ ਤਸਕਰੀ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਨੈਟਵਰਕ ਨੂੰ ਵੱਡਾ ਝਟਕਾ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਕਾਊਂਟਰ ਇੰਟੈਲੀਜੈਂਸ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪਿੰਡ ਸੁੱਖੇਵਾਲਾ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 10 ਕਿਲੋ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਹੈਰੋਇਨ ਬਰਾਮਦ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ। ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਦਿਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੌਸਮ ਵਿਭਾਗ ਦਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੌਸਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਏਗਾ ਬਦਲਾਵ। ਇਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਬੁਲੇਟਿਨ ਖਤਮ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਜਾਜ਼ਤ ਦਿਓ, ਧੰਨਵਾਦ।
It's time to prepare your vehicle for the winter months ahead. Bubbles Fall Detail Services available any day, any time. Paint protection from salt, sand, and calcium with a seasonal wax. Or try the ultimate finish and long-lasting protection of Quartz Nano Ceramic Coating. Shampoo and protect upholstery, leather, and vinyl. Repair glass chips and restore the headlights so you can see through the shortest days of the year. Edmonton, Calgary, and Kelowna. Bubbles Car Wash and Detail Centers. Simply the best.
दिल का तराना है माय रेडियो, एक नया ज़माना है माय रेडियो, माय रेडियो, माय रेडियो।
My Radio 580 AM, bringing Albertans together.
One more dead again, Babylon sing to them. Call the girls because I mix up with the wrong friend. So your mother shouting out and ball at that about your gun tall. If you never disrespect, you wouldn't be that all. Listen, first you come and tell me how you bad and wicked. Say are you a boss the big 21 pound rapid? Me really want to know when you really right it. You talk like you want me say you're big and massive. Me know you're kind of small from the two when we a kid. Used to run up and down fly kite and play gig. But now you come a man, me can't believe how you a live. Blood mark in your hand and badness by your forehead. And show you tangle up and the friend you mix with. See now you're gone pon the funeral fig. So me sing cardios because one more dead again. I don't listen to them. Cardios because they mix up with the wrong friend. Me want know from when. Cardios I saw your mother shouting out and ball at chat about your gun tall. If you never disrespect, you wouldn't dead after all. Listen, I know one, I know two, I know three tiny here. Your family call you and say young man beware. Different them you a follow, me know them no care. And if a big thing step, you everyone disappear. The big party fight where you walk up in the square. Make them and the woman and the children scare. Big mouth you have bout, you now no fear. Boy you unlucky, you end up with all your life tear. Cardios because one more dead again. Babylon sing to them. Cardios because they mix up with the wrong friend. Me want know from when. Cardios I saw your mother shouting out and ball at that bout of
gun tall. If you never disrespect, you wouldn't be after all. Listen, when you see where they take up me, have to tell them put it down. Come in, no say them a still mama, little son. Without mama, them can't eat no cheese and bun. Boy, you acting like a pig tom. God, him a the moon, him a the star, him a the sun, and show him every man will have to gain wisdom. But who out things a go, boy, you not gain none. Which part of the walk is like you are run? You're big in a body, but your mind still young. I know every tree plant you a go live to see blossom. So me sing, God yours, because one more dead again. Now they listen to them. God yours, because they mix up with the wrong friend. They want know from when. God yours, I saw your mother shouting out and ball at about your gun tall. If you never disrespect, you wouldn't be after all. Listen. First you come and tell me how you're bad and wicked. Say, are you a must the big 21 pound rapid? Me really want to know, well, if you really right it. You talk like you want me, say you're big and massive. Me know you come, you small from the two when we a kid. Used to run up and down, fly kite and play gig. But now you come, man, make can believe how you a live. Blood marking on your hand and bad lips for your parade.
This is CHH My Radio 580 AM, locally operated, locally owned, your own radio station, My Radio 580 AM, bringing Albertans together.
Yes, we are back here live. That was 8 o'clock news hour. Bree, we see you. Good morning. Grand rising to you. Thank you for tuning in, listening. Hope you were enjoying the little Terra Fabulous. One More Dead Again. That song is in dedication to the next segment of our show. It's a little Easter egg.
I was vibing to it.
Oh man, that song there is a soundboy killing song right there. That song, if you drop that in a sound clash, you intend to lock down the other sound.
Okay.
Like you've made your intentions clear.
Okay.
Right? But the reason we dropped that one is because, as you guys know, when we come off the 8 o'clock hour, it is what we call the north end of a southbound donkey moment. And this week was dedicated to someone that decided they were going to go on the internet and disrespect Jamaica.
I don't know what in the right mind they were in.
Why?
It already doesn't sound like the right one. Wrong move. You are wrong.
As the lyrics in that song just said, if you never disrespect, you wouldn't dead after all.
Oh.
And let me tell you, the internet Jamaica came for this person.
Yeah.
Came hard. Hard.
Yep.
Merciless. Mercilessly.
Oh my. I'm already feeling sorry for them.
I don't feel sorry for them. I mean, for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, there is an influencer online. And for those of you that listen to the show know that I absolutely hate influencers.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Right? If you are an influencer, not doing it. If you're a person of influence, that's a different conversation.
Clap
Right?
for that. Clap. You need to do it. You need to do one for that.
Yeah. Person of influence is different from an influencer.
Love it. Yeah.
For those of you that understand the wordplay,
you see, Top G is playing bad cop. I'm playing good cop.
I'm just here watching the show.
I'm just saying.
I'm just here watching.
So this influencer, her name is Mrs. Netta. She is from the U.S. She has a massive online following. Why, I don't know, but okay. And, she and her husband, Charles, decided they were going to go on a holiday to Jamaica. Now, before any of y'all decide to come for me, and you're like, well, Greg, you can't say anything bad about Miss Netta because she's a member of the LGBTQ community, but shut up. My commentary
I had something to drink.
Sip,
I wish.
sip, sip. My coffee.
Yeah, no, shut up. Because my commentary has nothing to do with that, right? If you say something silly, I don't care who, where, what you are. You said something silly. And she said something silly, and the reaction she got was because of what she said and not because of her lifestyle.
Exactly. Let's make that clear.
Just
Very
make that
Okay,
right off the
right.
bat.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. Right? So if you want to come, shut up. That's all I got to say to you.
And drive.
That's right. And she came out.
Hold on.
She came out with her bright and feisty self after her trip to declare on her live chat feed that Jamaican food is disgusting. That Jamaica doesn't have good drinks. We don't have American drinks. We don't have good juices. She went as far as to say, our KFC is garbage.
I don't understand. But go on.
Now, the first response I have to something that says something like that is this. That is my first response.
Okay.
Because anyone that knows anything knows that Jamaicans are not the ones.
They are not. Any small island,
Yeah.
not the one.
Trinis are not the ones.
We're probably even worse.
Guyanese are not the ones.
No.
My Nigerian brethren, they're not the
No.
ones.
You don't want to try those guys.
No.
Don't drag.
Don't come for no. No, we will fire back.
20,000 times harder.
You know, like
We will make you cry.
Yeah. Regret the choices you made.
Oh, let me tell you. And boy, did Jamaica stand up. Mm-hmm. And she had to come out and apologize. Make a public apology.
she's better.
And even when she made the public apology, Jamaica
wasn't-
still fired on her.
Still wasn't good. We found holes in your
Oh,
apology.
yeah. We found lots of problems what you had to
Yeah.
say about your apology. You might as well not even apologize to us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it's not giving anymore. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You might as well just take your licks and go hide in the corner. Mm-hmm. Take your beating and go sit down.
Yeah.
But some of the responses, man, I don't know, Dan, you have any of your favorite responses that you heard?
The one I sent you,
Which one was that?
the guy was commentating.
Oh, about if you
Yeah.
if you plan to go to heaven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was. I
Oh,
died.
Let me tell you. One of the guys said that how if your face looked like Nutty Buddy, you can't disrespect Jamaican food. If your face looked like coconut drops, you can't disrespect Jamaican food.
Well, first of all, I won't even know what that is.
Nutty Buddy. I think up here they call it drumsticks. It's that ice cream thing
Yeah.
that you can get at the convenience store, the drumstick ice cream.
Oh,
In Jamaica, we call it Nutty Buddy
Naughty buddy.
because the top of it's full of nuts and it's
No.
picky and all that.
I know it's got to do with the face.
Yeah, it's got to do with her face, right?
Yeah, for those that are watching, you have to Google it and look at the face, and you'll get an
Coconut
idea.
drops.
The face, like, come on.
One person was like, she looked like the weapon that formed against
That
us.
was my best. That was it for me because they had to go scriptural for that.
Oh my goodness.
Like she's all. And do you know how many people will be praying against you right now?
So many.
Oh my
Oh
days.
my goodness.
So,
One
like-
person was like, she looked like soursop skin. And then what killed me with that one was somebody replied to that and said, no, do not disrespect the skin of the soursop.
Oh my days! Oh my!
Oh my god. Wow.
Jamaicans and
They went
the level of savagery.
Wow.
The level of savagery.
Now everyone's gonna be looking for that video.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, unparalleled.
Oh my days!
Jeez.
I was laughing so hard.
Do not disrespect the skin of the Oh my days. That is what? Oh my god!
The Rasta man them. What? They were like shalom
Wow!
transmission. I was like, no, stop it right there.
Yeah. Don't proceed.
Yeah. I was like, these guys, like, listen, if you're going to visit another country, right, on a holiday, have some respect.
Exactly.
Yep.
You know.
You are a guest in these people's homes, their country, the area. They're showing you parts of their culture,
Their heritage.
their heritage, ways of life.
Yeah.
Have respect
Yeah.
100%.
across the board.
If you don't like it, just,
Say Tanayayad.
even that, just
Yeah.
be quiet.
Like to your point, like influencers right now, they think because they have a platform, they could just go out and say anything.
Yeah.
And they don't like connect their mind to their tongues,
No.
you know? And honestly, I'm on air right now, so I gotta be learning from these guys, you know? Because like, you don't want to be making some silly ass mistakes. You don't want to be going out and just like saying anything.
Yeah.
Especially when it's really culturally sensitive.
Yeah.
Right, to their food. Right, I see a lot of this, like I see a lot of various comments online about people from different countries, from different traditions and cultures.
Yeah.
I just keep shut, right? I don't type nothing, I don't say anything. Sometimes I scoff, like I laugh, but then I hold it back. Like I'm saying, these are actually people.
Yeah.
These are their lives. This is what makes them who they are. Like this is how they've experienced things.
Yeah.
They got to show respect to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't buy into any sort of like disrespect, you know.
It's all for the likes and the views.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
You know?
But is it worth it though?
To them, it is.
I
It's the
think
dopamine.
It's a dopamine.
Seeing all the likes and all the comments people are giving you. That's what it is.
Well, Mrs. Netta and her husband Charles.
That was different.
That's just.
I don't think that was for likes. I think she actually said.
And you know what? I've never. This is my first time. This is the first time ever since I started getting like, I would say, accustomed with Caribbean food that I'm ever hearing anyone complain about Jamaican food.
Yeah.
First time ever in my whole life.
Like, listen, if you go to Jamaica and you go to KFC and you cannot appreciate the greatness of, and it is one of the best KFCs, if not the best in the world.
One of.
It is.
I can see what's happening here.
It's definitely. I've not been to Trinidad. I need to go to Trinidad. No, I've heard great things about KFC in Trinidad. I've heard it's on par with Jamaica. Both are in terms of what they offer and everything. I've not been to Trinidad, so I gotta go check it out myself. Right. Danny's going to take me one day.
Okay. Take us one day.
Yes.
When I win that lottery.
Okay.
Pressure's on Danny.
Oh,
That's
boy.
Right. But if you go and you have KFC and you cannot appreciate the greatness, you don't know what good food is.
You don't have taste buds.
No.
You don't have taste.
No.
Yeah.
And I tell you, I was curious because how she went in hard on our food. I was like, can she even cook? So I went and scrolled through some of her things, and she does like this little cooking thing, and she has this like Netta and Charles spice thing that she's trying to hustle and sell.
Oh, okay.
And I looked at the stuff she was cooking. I would not give that to my dog.
Wow.
Garrett, let me tell you, I had a dog named Bruno, German Shepherd. If I gave that to Bruno, he would pee on it and walk away.
I was gonna say if you give that to Bruno, it would go to Mars.
Yeah, probably.
Wow. See, now I'm gonna scroll and find this.
Oh, let me tell you. I'm like,
wow.
you who can't cook is coming to Jamaica and telling, no, you need to get out of here.
That's like going to like one of those Michelin star chefs and saying you don't like their food.
Like, hey, come on.
Wow.
Wow, like,
Wow.
really?
That's the only response to that kind of thing.
Yeah. Can I add someone to the tier list?
Yeah.
Whoever thought it was a great idea, the hurricane in Florida, let me just say that. Who thought it was a great idea to put the shelter in the baseball field? The baseball field. I just want to put them in there because it's right in the path.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was like a death trap because the
The
roof
whole
is gone.
roof came down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tropicana Field. Personally, I don't mind the Tropicana Field's gone because I, as a Toronto Blue Jays fan,
Yeah.
You're hilarious.
I hate Tampa. I hate Tampa.
You're hilarious.
I cannot stand Tampa Bay as a Blue Jays fan.
Right.
Can't I?
That's
will,
fair.
Will never love. So the fact that their roof is gone, I'm like, good risk for you, Tampa Bay. That's awesome. This is great. But apart from that, you're correct.
Yeah.
Like,
You know, to your point, it was a really bad idea. That's one. Two, I think from like my recap on it, the roof was built to withstand, because there's also like structural, So the roof was built to withstand, I think, 115 kilometers an hour speed. But then the hurricane was 121 kilometers per hour. So like, terrible planning.
It's not a good idea.
Terrible structural planning.
And you think that they would learn from Katrina with New Orleans. Because when Katrina hit New Orleans, they ripped the roof off of the dome in New Orleans, where the Saints play. And it's the similar type of roof.
Exactly.
So you'd be like, let's learn from that example.
I really hope no one went there.
It was empty at the time.
It was empty?
It was
Okay.
empty. It was empty at the time. Thankfully, it was empty because then that would have been horrible.
A lot worse. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it would have been horrible.
Right.
But I just want to add that to it.
Yeah, and I mean, some of these roofs, like they're using these like material, like it's not a hard roof.
Right.
Is that the collapsible one that they're using, or is it just a soft roof?
It's a soft roof, and it's got wire metal framing through it, but it's not a hard surface, right? It's still a material,
Right.
and those things collapse all the time. All the time.
In during like the planning, like when there's a structural planning and a design planning as well, and building materials, like let's say assessment, they always want to do like a calculation of like how much weight it could hold, like how much like let's say natural factors or natural elements that it could withstand and things like that, sun, heat, rain, and all of that. So I guess like the structural engineer didn't plan that in properly, or the architect didn't like plan that in properly, and that's really detrimental, especially to an area that's really prone to environmental disasters. Like Florida's been known for ages. It's got really good sunny weather. Like you get the downsides of it, and like you got to plan for that.
Yeah, you got to plan for that. Hurricanes are going to come through.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. There is a direct path that always follows every year for hurricanes and tornadoes.
Yep.
Why are we building
in those
pathways? You know what I mean? I get there's people moving and we need to make, but it just make, to me, I don't, maybe I don't know something. I don't, maybe I'm missing something.
Personally, I would not build a house in Florida because you can't get insurance.
That part, yeah, there's that too.
Like you can't get hurricane insurance. Like hurricanes, they don't cover it unless you want to pay a premium. They're not covering you.
So that should be like, maybe I should not live here.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a reason why there's no insurance here.
Maybe not. Maybe find a different spot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
just doesn't make sense to me.
But that's the north end of a southbound donkey moment for the week. Brought to you by the island of Jamaica.
Oh, jeez.
The land of my birth.
Hopefully we're done coming from Miss Netta.
No.
We're still going.
No.
Still going. Okay. She put an apology out. I thought we were good.
No, because then her husband came out.
Her husband came out
with his own because she did her apology, and Jamaica still were like, no, we're not having it.
Right.
And so then he came out to defend his wife yesterday.
No.
And he was disrespectful on his thing.
Oh no.
And I'm like, boy, we didn't care about you, but now that you have opened your mouth and interjected yourself into the conversation, we appreciate you trying to defend your wife. But you didn't need to enter this conversation.
Oh boy.
In that manner as well. So now that you have, we have something to say to you. So Jamaica ain't done. We ain't done.
I just thought,
we're not done.
Okay, cool.
Yep. To her husband for being disrespectful to Jamaica.
He gets that too.
He gets that too. He gets it too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Sweet. Well, that being said, Danny.
Yes.
I know that. It's like, man, it's almost 8:30. Look at the time flying away.
I know.
But we know you got a couple things coming up, Damilar.
Right.
So like next Friday.
Yeah.
Tell us about what's going on next Friday.
So next Friday, my company Exposure Now would be hosting a community event. And that's just to pretty much bring the community together during the Edmonton Startup Week.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Startup Week is facilitated by Edmonton Unlimited.
Yeah.
So, quick one here. I'm actually going to be volunteering for the startup week.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Should be.
And I want to bring my energy into it. I want to put my energy into it, into the spaces, meet the other founders in the spaces, help out where I can. And also, leading up to my event, which is on Friday, it's the title of the event is Bridging Culture and Innovation.
Okay.
The theme of the event is the Fusion Forum, right? So it's called the Fusion Forum because we're actually going to be having a series of events under that name, Fusion Forum.
Oh, nice.
Different topics, right?
Okay.
So we had one last year, which was like the inauguration of the Fusion. That was the Phoenix Fusion. It was quite an event, right? But however, let's go back to like this event. So it's bridging culture and innovation. What we really plan to do is we want to explore the intersection between cultural heritage and modern day innovation, right?
Okay.
How can we like blend both of them in a way? How can we expand that intersection? Right, we've got like a really diverse country in Canada and even more diverse city in Edmonton, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to start like locally and when they expand like globally, right? The main idea is to like look at everyone's backgrounds and pretty much break those limiting beliefs, those barriers to entry, and also like expand like expand like the economic side of things internationally and locally.
Yes.
Right? So we know like there are a lot of people from different parts of the world. We want to be able to tap into their resources, into their minds, and also like bring that value here, right? So what we're doing is we're expanding the loop of, let's say, development, like innovation and tech, right? So it's not just for like tech entrepreneurs.
Okay.
It's for all business owners, artists, I would say aspiring founders or aspiring tech founders, right? So there's going to be some arts expression. Top G is going to be on the panel. We're going to have like someone from the Arts Council on the panel, and we're also going to have someone from BDC on the panel as well.
Yeah.
So we want Top G to come give us like the influence.
Yeah, I'm not an influencer.
He's not an influencer, but he's a person of
influencer.
influence, right?
Yeah.
So like he's going to talk mainly about the influence of media on culture and innovation,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So that's what Top G is going to be talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be the moderator, and I'm going to be talking about the tech side of things, AI, and how I see the arts and cultural heritage and tech like coming together to give us like innovative solutions, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to have someone from the Arts Council come talk about how what the current blend is between the arts and innovation right now. And we want like a representative from BDC to come pretty much tell entrepreneurs what it takes to get VC funding and how to access these funds and how to like position themselves.
Okay.
We wanted to have more speakers, but like I think 3 is just like great.
Yeah,
for this one.
Three's a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
number. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to also speak to some of those barriers that exist for people
Yeah.
to get into these spaces?
Absolutely. We're going to touch into it. Like I want everyone to like be aware because I think awareness is what we're lacking. And especially within our ecosystem, I think navigating the ecosystem has been something of a trouble. And that's because people don't really know what the blockers are. People can't see what the blockers are. People can't really understand what the barriers are. So they just find themselves stuck. Right. So we want to make sure people can unfuck themselves, excuse my language. But like, just to make sure that people can, proceed and move forward like freely and without thinking that they don't fit in the space.
Yes.
We want more leaders in the role. We want more like front runners in the role. We want people who can come out authentically and create something new, something out of this world, something that's a little bit of a mix of the old, the new. That's pretty much like the cultural and the modern, to give us like very unique creative solutions. Right now I look in today's industries and I think every solution out there is just very, very linear. You know what I mean? It's not multi-dimensional. It's just very linear. It's just like one way. Everyone's just trying to make money.
Yes.
Okay, don't reinvent the wheel. I agree. Don't reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
Right? But put some lights in there, But like do something. Like make sure the wheel doesn't get deflated anymore. Like do something different. We know we're technically in a box. However, we want people to be creative in the box and also think outside the box. So, yeah, we're going to be touching all of that, and there's going to be an art unveiling.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to keep that pretty much on the. Well, it's no longer on the low profile. I already.
But you don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. You got to come.
You gotta show up and find out.
Find out.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Friday, the 18th of October. October. It's 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and we're going to be hosting the event at the AIDP, which is the Artificial Intelligence Discovery Place at Enterprise Square downtown. It's going to be, I think, the first floor. I haven't checked out the space myself. I'm going to be checking it out on Tuesday, like right after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So it might be. We'll be posting out like images and shots just to give people a feel. Our marketing copies just got like completed yesterday, so we're going to be launching those today.
Okay.
It's already up on the Startup Week calendar, so you could just go check it out. You'd find it. You can build your calendar and add that to it. We really appreciate it. It's going to be free food, free drinks.
Well, that's my criteria.
As soon as you said drinks, I'm like, I'm there.
Okay. Okay. I mean, it's non-alcoholic though, so
That's okay.
Okay, sweet. So yeah,
I'll bring a little something in my jacket pocket.
okay, awesome. So let's go. Let's get it. It's gonna be nice. I can already tell, especially if Top G is gonna be there. Why
Yeah.
not? You know. So yeah, that's around. That's our aim. So we're gonna have like different topics moving forward, and we just want to make sure that we empower people. You know, empower like everyone, and we want to make sure that people, especially entrepreneurs, artists, innovators. I like to use the word innovators because like as soon as you're an innovator, you just need to have a business and enable that business to thrive. You know, using any means, right? And technology is one of the most advanced methods to do
enable that.
Yeah. So yeah, we want to make sure people are empowered. I've come from a place like Nigeria where I was raised, whereby we've had to with the country in itself, because we've been failed by our government, we've had to do so much with so little. And then that comes with creativity, education, and just like innovation, right? And right now Nigeria has like one of the highest, if the highest actually, amount of unicorns in Africa. How's that possible?
Really?
Right.
It means that great brains in Nigeria. So why don't we just like explore like both like economic sides to help both economies?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I think we could do that. We've got the population, and that also transmits to other African countries and other countries or other people in diaspora, right? They can find strength from that. So this is not an African event. It's a cultural event. In fact, it's a multicultural event. So everyone's invited, you know, Latin America, like
Everyone.
Asia, everyone's invited, all right? All right.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Oh, sweet. Well, no, we're looking forward to kind of seeing how that all unveils, and hopefully you're able to do more of them more frequently
Yeah.
Yeah.
throughout the course of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
the concept.
Yeah, because that's what I was going to ask. I'm like, is this going to happen once a month? Is it once every quarter?
Nice.
Every year?
We're you know what? I like to like ramp things up, like, you know, just take time to make sure it builds really nicely. So we might just go for once a month for now and then. As soon as we understand the real concept behind how we want to like do the events, we can go like twice a month. And if it gets really good, we could go like maybe once a week. When it gets to that point, you know.
Yeah.
But for now, we'll just take it really slow, steady, and really build our community and build like the whole initiative. And you'll probably when we get some funding, because it's a free event, right?
Yes.
So guys, it's a free event. You don't have to pay. And we might do an after party. Maybe you'd have to pay tickets for that. But like this is a free event, right? Okay. So we want to like encourage people to come out and come witness something different.
Yeah.
So as long as maybe when we do get funding, and at that point when we do get funding, we can do this in a more stable, more, I would say, frequent timeline, pretty much.
For people that are going, what's the one thing you would like people to leave that room?
Access.
Access?
Yeah, because like there is, and access is not just like, okay, you're allowed to use this space, okay, you're allowed to do this. Access is information. Information is light. Light is power. Like, you know, that is just, there's just so much that people like you and I who want to be entrepreneurs or who are entrepreneurs or who are innovators or who are artists, right? Or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They need this information. And that's what's holding them back. That's what's keeping them stuck. That's why they can't move from point A to B, because they don't know exactly what's out there for them. But as soon as they have that information, it's transformational. Like their mind is open, and they can achieve all that they're meant to. Because I do believe that everyone has come to this world with purpose, right? And what really limits people is lack of the information, of the access to get that purpose delivered, you know,
Right.
Yes.
to manifest that. And if everyone can come and like manifest their purpose, then the world's going to be a better place. It's gonna, as an artist, which I am, one of the visions that I've always had is the world is currently a really like on a paint canvas, the world is currently really black to one side.
Mm-hmm.
It's currently really dark, and we've
Yeah.
got like the artists who are like the innovators, the business owners, and things like that. We're the artists of the world,
Yeah.
right? And we've got like all the colors and all the paint and our like stencils and things like that. And we got to paint that black side of the world. We got to put colors into it because
Yeah.
like it's a really dark place right now in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say we're living in hell. So we've got the power, we've got the platform. So why don't we
Use it.
change that? Because we've
Yeah.
got the power
Yes.
to, right?
Yes.
That's the whole aim. Yeah,
Oh, awesome. Well, no, looking forward to seeing that, brother.
absolutely. Cheers, man.
That's going to be awesome.
Cheers, Top G.
Well,
Yeah.
we're going to drop a quick track here. Oh, do you have a song request, Dani?
I don't. You can always catch me off guard.
I said Dani.
Oh, okay.
sorry.
Song request. Song request. Okay.
Sorry. I apologize. I take that back.
Dami.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Okay, let's play. I would say, let's play "Yayo" by Rema.
Yayo? How you
Yayo, yeah.
spell- By who?
Rema.
How do you spell Rema?
REMA. I think it's REMA.
M-A?
Yeah, Rema. Yayo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got Rema on here.
Yeah.
And then,
YAYO. Yayo.
oh,
Yeah, it's just a really happy song, I would say.
okay, got it. All right, we'll be back with y'all right after this track.
Okay, let's go.
Forget it, Fugazi. Lamborghini, cause me a Richard Mille, the same week. I got me a Nugaji. All the girl them love me, what I feeling. I am shining like I'm a Rizzi. What I no get enemy, but they hating on my water Fiji. Early more money, I dey born. I take a shot on it, no. I give all glory to God. I dey hustle, rocking a less and I want. I dey go low, I dey ball. They are that she have me born. Disability, I get too many facility. Come on, don't lean, I yes, purity. Shamaya one night, then wake up, body beat. Stop, no be let me sleep. Now I dey only see early more money, I dey born. I dey got shot on it, no. I give all glory to God. I dey hustle, rocking a less and I want. I dey go low, I dey ball. They are that she have me born.
This is CHH My Radio 580 AM, locally operated, locally owned, your own radio station, My Radio 580 AM, bringing Albertans together.
Yes, yo. That was Rema with Yayo doing the thing here live on the radio station, My Radio 580 AM. And it is winding down 20 to the hour.
Already.
I know. Those 2 hours just flies in the morning. It goes real fast.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe we'll rally for a 3-hour show one of these days. I don't know. We'll see.
Here's the thing. I don't know if I can do 3 hours.
Well, you know how we can do 3 hours? If we get more people advertising, putting some more.
There we go.
Yeah, advertising on the show, that always helps.
It does.
Yeah, if we got a lot of advertisers, then we got to spread it out a bit more so everyone can get a fair shake. So it's on you, the people.
Okay.
That's how radios are run.
Top G,
Yeah.
is it okay then if we like have some other like guests on the show who would like want to advertise, like use your platform?
Well, yeah, but when I say the advertising part, it's like, you can pay to run like the 30-second spots and all that too, right?
Okay.
So it's we have a lot of different people on here that talk about the different things that are going on, different things that they're working on and stuff like that. So it's more of when you're here in studio, it's more of a conversation as opposed to say an ad. It's just we're talking about stuff that's happening, that's relevant and stuff like that. So, but relevant stuff that's happening. You got a fight coming up.
Yeah. I actually like to tell people that I got a charity event coming up. Because as soon as you told them I got a fight, I'm like,
what?
You got a fight coming up?
Yeah.
You fight like UFC? I'm like, no, boxing. I'm like, no, it's actually a charity event.
It's a charity event.
Yeah,
what's the name of the charity event?
So it's called the Ultra White Collar Boxing.
Okay.
And it's a charity event, actually, but it's a boxing charity event. So it's going to be amateur boxing.
Yes.
There's going to be a lot of us fighting on that night on that same card. It's a fight.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been out of the ring for 4 years now. And I'm stepping back into the ring, and I'm doing it in support of children cancer.
Okay.
So that's the charity initiative that I'm fighting for. And for me, I looked through like the list of charities to fight for, and that just stood out to me.
Okay.
Like I don't like kids having cancer. To me, that's like really heart crushing. Like it's wrenching, heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Even adults having cancer. That's already too much.
Yeah.
Like, kids. So like that really pierces my heart, and I'll fight for that.
Yes.
I'll do anything for that. So yeah, I'll be stepping back into the ring. It's on November 16th. It starts at like 5 p.m. ish. It's gonna be at the Conference Center, Kingsway.
Conference Center, Kingsway.
Yeah. There's a hotel.
Is that the Edmonton Inn or or is it the Chateau Lacombe?
You know what? I'll quickly check.
Or the Nova.
Nova. It's probably Nova.
The Nova. Oh yeah, the Nova has a conference center.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it might be. Honestly, I don't know exactly what the hotel is, but I know it's Conference Center, Kingsway. And I'll check it right now.
Yeah.
So
Nova, Nova's pretty big.
Yeah, Nova's pretty big. The Chateau's conference center isn't good for that. That's more of a ballroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably the Nova.
Okay, so yeah, it might be the Nova actually. But you know what? I'm gonna post it up on my page, on my social page, right? So that's gonna be very clear where it is.
Yeah, and then if you post on the Facebook chat as well, so
Okay.
people that are listening on the Facebook chat, they can check it out and see.
Again, post on Facebook chat as well.
So for this charity event, like who's putting it on?
So they're called the Ultra. I think their name is Ultra. They organize different type of charity like events and like outings. Like they do now. They're into UFC as well. And they just go to like different cities to like host this events. So different cities, different countries. They've raised about almost I think $60-something million.
Wow.
So they raised good money for charity. Different. They've been doing it for years too. I think for 10 years or something like that. So they're not new to the game. They've been there, and it's gonna be 3 rounds, 2 minutes. I don't know who I'm fighting, but we're all training in the same camp right now.
Yeah.
So I'm currently in training camp. I'm 3 weeks in. We've got about so this is the 3rd week. We've got about 5 more weeks to go.
Okay.
5 more weeks to go. Thereabout.
Wow. Okay. Well, and do you know where people can get tickets for this?
Yeah. So it's gonna be through a link.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put the link on my social media page.
Yeah.
I've kept this on a low profile for the longest time, just so that I could focus on like getting myself back in shape and in camp and just like getting back in the groove of things. So the link is going to be on my social media profile.
Yeah.
And I want to advise that if you're listening right now, or if we get this video copy and I post this out and you want to be a part of it, register through the link. Tickets go fast. Tables, seaters, and there's also like standing tickets. And also just like reach out to me and maybe you want to spark a conversation and just ask me some more questions. I'll be more than willing to answer, especially because of like my journey as a boxer, and my journey as an artist. Let's say, so putting all these things together makes me who I am. And for me, it's more than just like the combat part
Right.
of it. You know, a lot of people would look at you and think, "Oh, he's a boxer. Yeah, it's just really aggressive. It's just really violent." No, this is not. That is not who I am. That is
Yes.
not me.
Yeah.
I am a boxer. However, I am other things, right? And what I find my core essence from is not boxing. Boxing is one of the things that I, get my sense of personality from.
Yes.
Especially when I step in the ring and things like that.
Yeah.
However, what really makes me who I am is centered around three main anchors. That's my spirituality, my mentality, and of course my physicality, right? And these are the things that I think the expression of who I am comes out from. So through the arts, through sports, through like relationships, through business, through boxing and things like that. And that's because when you hit rock bottom, when you hit down and there's nothing for you to hold on to, you got to remember who you are,
Yeah.
And I never, and whenever I reach those points in life, I always remember who I am. And I think it's required for us to actually get down and hit the canvas to know what it takes to stand up. Because for men, we're not, we're spiritual beings, obviously, but we're not gods. We're not God. Well, we are gods in the Bible, as it says, but we're not God.
Yes.
Right? We're not Jesus Christ. So it's in our nature to fall, right? However, it's also in our nature to rise again. And that's what helps me rise. Spiritual part of things, spirituality, mentality, and physicality.
Yes.
Right? Once I get all those three balls rolling, I'm solid. And I'll stand up from everything. And I think anyone can learn from that.
Okay.
Right? So I've taken that, into boxing, and I've seen boxing as a transformational activity for me because it has transformed me spiritually, it's transformed me mentally, and it's transformed me physically too.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm also now using it as a tool to help transform other people.
Other people.
You know what I
Nice.
mean?
That's good.
Yeah.
Let me drop one of these. Oh, that is.
Thank you. You're far too kind.
No, most deaf. Now,
Yeah.
silly question.
Yeah.
What's your entrance music?
My entrance. You want to give them a teaser right now? Okay, because like you know what? Like on our group chat for like the event, they just asked us to list our entrance music on the form, and I've been listening to Skillet. They're a crew. They're a Christian rock crew. I love rock music, and I mean, why would I love rock music? I'm rocker, right? Black rocker, right? So the black rocker is gonna tune into rock. You don't get some sense of like rock in it. So the music that I might be going for, and for those who will be tuning in right now and listening, this is a perk to you, right? Is it's one of two.
Yeah.
It's either Invincible by
Okay.
Skillet,
Yeah.
or is it Unstoppable or Legendary? Yeah.
Okay.
So it's Legendary or Invincible by Skillet. But if you want to play one right now, we could play a Legendary. I think Legendary by
Powerful
Skillet.
songs.
It's a powerful song,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Legendary.
Yeah. By Skillet. It's from their Victorious album.
Legendary.
And I love Michael Jackson, and it's got like some element of Michael Jackson into it too.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard it?
I've heard it.
Oh, so we got another.
I've heard it.
Oh.
That's why I was like, those are two good songs.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
So this one right here. All right, that's a good one.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I were in that space, this would be mine.
Okay.
Let me just something to get people to lose their mind.
What song would you play?
That's right. Off to
I don't
Never
know how they do it.
Neverland.
My throat.
Yeah, like how do you like that cinema rock like they shout, but there's
Yeah,
such
I don't know how
great
they do
chords.
Yeah, that is the greatest opening ret in my mind ever put together.
Wow.
Like, you don't even have to be a hard rock Metallica fan, but most people, when they hear that opening, and they hear that, they're like, oh, I know what that is. Like, people that never listen to heavy metal, a lot of them, they hear that, they're like, oh, I know that
I know
song.
what that is. Well, I guess it wasn't my time, but thanks for taking me through time. I
Yeah.
get to travel
Oh, that's an
through
old
time.
one.
I
That's
love
an
it.
old
Yeah,
song
I
from like
love
the
it.
90s or something like that.
I love it. I love it.
But it is 10 to the hour.
It is.
Almost time to wrap up and
Okay.
head on out of here and get the weekend going, get the weekend started. Now, you mentioned your socials for people to get information on the events and stuff. What are those social links and websites that people can reach out to you to one, find out more about next Friday and about the charity event coming up in November?
All right, so let's do it real quick. So if you go to Exposure Now Tech, we are going to be posting up the marketing copies. So just go to Exposure Now Tech, go give us a follow. It's all going to be there. It's going to be on our bio, the link to the event, the carousels to the event as well, the images, the information, the location, the details, everything is going to be on our page. So please go out there, give us a follow. I mean, it's not even about pleasing you, it's about the information that's required. If this is your thing, if you want to have access, if you want to know the information to get funding, if you want to know how to like pretty much get on the trends of exploring the intersection between cultural heritage and modern day innovation, go give us a shout, give us a follow and follow up, and don't miss out. If you're in Edmonton, come out for this. It's going to be great. And also for the boxing event, go to my personal page, and that is Damilare_Bakare. You could just search the Black Rocker, right? If you search Black Rocker, Black__Rocker, you would find my page, okay? Right. And you're gonna see someone looking like a supermodel there. So be aware, full disclosure, okay? And it's gonna be, I'm gonna put it on my link. On my bio. You're gonna get the link on my bio. I'm gonna be doing like some reels about it. I kept it on a low profile to focus, but now we're gonna be like going out there because we're on air right now. We're in the media, so we're gonna be pushing it a lot more, and especially for like commercialization purposes too. So please go to that page, Black Rocker, that's Damilare Bakare, and you'd find all the information there. Okay. And yeah, and Greg, just to also like mention, today is going to be the big fight, undisputed fight, after Beto Biv and Bivol. Yeah. And also a day before my fight, we mentioned Mike Tyson.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing that one.
Crazy one too.
Yeah. On Netflix.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. On Netflix too. So like shout out to like all the legends who's done the sports way before me. The Ali, the Jack Johnson, the Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, who are really loving right now.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray, and watch out for Damila Ray. Right. Awesome. So shout out to everyone. You know, I gotta give them their props.
Yeah.
Big George as well.
Big George he was a man too.
Yeah, and Lennox Lewis and my great coaches, Coach Greg, a real big shout out to you. He really instilled in me like say the jabs, you know, and also big shout out to my mentor, top professor Declan Hill, who like got me into the game and introduced me to Coach Greg. Yeah. Boxing for me has been a journey, and I've actually been able to take everything from my life, or my whole life's journey. I've now been able to like plug it into something and channel that. Yes. And when someone asks me, "What's your style?" I'm like, I don't think I fight like the new age boxers completely. I think I'm a mix of like the old and the new style. Yes. I told them I'm a multi-dimensional fighter. Like, you would never catch me, I'm not a one-trick pony, right? I don't want to get that donkey thing going on.
Yeah.
So,
you can pop that jab if you want. You can dance if you want. And if you want to go one-on-one, we can do that too.
Let's do it. You know what? That's exactly how it's going to be. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm going to bring to the ring, to the stage. And also big shout out to my martial arts group. That's Jingwu Martial Arts Association. Coach Brent, Sifu, my Sifu, Shesha. Yeah. Sifu Brendan. he's such a great man. I'm not gonna lie. I've not met a lot of like martial arts masters. But Sifu Brendan, he's got a heart, and I love that man. Awesome. So big shout out to him. They're downtown Chinatown. So if you want to get some martial arts training, shout out to all my other Sifu Charlie, seeing Axel, seeing Andy, and all the other things there. You guys just go get a really nice workout in, really great martial arts. So shout out to everyone. Okay. And shout out to me again, Dami, Ray. Yeah,
awesome, awesome. Well, that's all the time we got for today. I'd like to thank y'all for riding with us.
Yes,
getting the weekend going.
Stay warm.
That's right. Stay warm. We'll see you again next week, Danny.
Yes,
doing the thing.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'll be back tomorrow with at 7:00 with Thor with the Sunday Conversations.
It's a great show. You guys need to tune in.
Yeah, need to tune in. Need to tune in to that. And till then, enjoy the weekend. Be safe. Enjoy the Thanksgiving.
Bye.
All right. Enjoy. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Ciao.
Ciao.
Line up to the stars up above. Let we dance now. Take a chance now with me. And we go jump till morning. Look the moon gon' sleeping. Tell them we not leaving till the last drop of a canal is